I can't believe that the judge was kidnapped. Do you know anything about a judge being kidnapped?
No, I don't know nothing about that.
Maybe it is private information. I'm trying to find my cousin, and apparently I'm being informed that on the day that she was supposed to testify in court, not only did she not show up, but something happened to the judge as well. So I'm just wondering, there's some type of kidnapping crime spree going on, because I'm starting to think that my cousin's been kidnapped. The judge had an interaction.
Yeah, and there was some talk about that the judge didn't want to do the court case because she was afraid of, biased opinion and all that, but because she's the only one qualified, she had to do it.
Will I even be able to meet with the judge? I need to talk to her. She might be able to help me somewhat, hopefully.
So
I
just
believe
shoot me
the
your phone number,
entrance...
and I will, text you in case, whenever.
Dispatcher,
Yeah.
dispatcher.
Yeah.
I need to ask you something. Off the record. Can we go somewhere? I mean, we could stay here, but can we step away from eavesdroppers? Over here, please. I need to ask you something. Now, I've been talking to a little bit more people since after you and I last spoke. I need you to confirm something for me. Is it true that on the same day of the court case, that whoever the judge was on the case, she had an incident as well?
Yeah, as far as I understand, yeah, but that was her own. That was something else. I don't think that was anything related though. It didn't look to be related.
It doesn't, but do y'all have a kidnapping problem in this city?
No, not exactly. I'm not sure, ma'am. I haven't been working here at this force for not that long, but long enough to, I've seen many kidnappings in my life, but you know what I mean? So this might be just usual police work, so I don't know. Sometimes they happen back to back, sometimes they don't happen for years.
I understand. No, I get what you're saying. I'm just thinking that if the judge can be kidnapped and possibly held hostage, maybe she just got lucky.
Yeah.
And maybe Serenity didn't. But you confirming it definitely has me thinking that there's something going on here.
Mm-hmm.
I do apologize. I have a low tolerance for cigarette smoke at this point. I'm gonna have to step away for some fresh air.
Alright, sorry about that, man.
I saw right there in the middle.
That's a space thing.
Oh Lord! Oh, dude, that was fun. Though. I had to have head on it.
Mr. James?
You telling me that's me, Brad?
Yep.
Grayson, you ready?
Just one question.
Let's go, man.
When we were standing in Serenity's house with Mr. Jacobs, correct me if I'm wrong, but did he not tell us that masked individuals kidnapped him and put him in that little dungeon downstairs?
Yep.
Therefore, I thought so because when I was talking to the commissioner, because as soon as y'all had left, they pulled up looking for you all.
You need to flip this one?
And then the commissioner said that it was Serenity that had locked them into the basement. And I said, ain't no way, because Mr. Jacobs just told us it was masked individuals. He was swearing up and down that ain't what he said, but I know what I heard.
Man, her showed up to the house and we heard voices. We just didn't know where it was coming from.
And I would assume that would have been Mr. Jacobs and his friend in the basement.
Yep.
But I don't know, the way the commissioner was talking, it was like he was accusing Serenity of being the one who did whatever was done to Mr. Jacobs and said friend.
If it was her, the two that was locked up, they would have said it. They would have said something, and she would have got locked up.
That's what I told the commissioner.
I mean, the commissioner, he ain't too bright.
I just feel like Bike should be a
I'm starting to distrust him. Yeah, I don't know. And then I'm also hearing that the judge something happened to the judge the same night. So I don't know. I'm starting to think that security in this city is not what it should be. And something fishy is definitely going on. But I just wanted to reconfirm with you that Mr. Jacobs did tell you and me that it was masked individuals, and he didn't mention nothing about it being Serenity.
That's correct.
Thank you, Mr. James.
Luckily, I walked off that motherfucker.
Oh, gotta go to PD.
Should I come with you?
It seems they want to question me for some reason.
Y'all ass coming from?
Do you want me to come with you? Because I would like to tear them a new run.
Yeah, you can come if you ain't busy.
Oh, no, I'm fine.
Oh, how you? What you got so far?
Are you talking to me?
Yep.
What I got so far is what?
On your investigation to find your cousin.
Well, there's conflict in stories between PD and myself. My investigation leads me to believe that Mr. Jacobs came to the house to install locks, which means that he got paperwork from somewhere or some real estate company that knew that my cousin was moving, and so he had paperwork to install locks on her house. So I think that somebody knew she was moving in there. Now, apparently, Mr. Jacobs and company, they was kidnapped by what I think people were looking for my cousin. They were looking for her, didn't find her, threw them in that basement that she has, and came back and finished the job. Because their cover was blown. Because I believe Officer Juice and some other people came in. I don't know. But if PD showed up, they can't kidnap Serenity. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So now PD, like I said, the commissioner, I don't know. His story ain't adding up to me either. He said that it was Serenity that locked up Mr. Jacobs. And I'm like, that's not what Mr. Jacobs said. So I just would like for you to say in front of the commissioner and whoever else is willing to listen that Mr. Jacobs indeed did tell us that it was masked individuals, and he never said that it was my cousin Serenity that threw him in the basement. That's all I need for them to have that on record. Because I don't know what it is that they believe, but I need them to hear that from Mr. Jacobs. You know, everybody's looking for my cousin for answers. Mr. Jacob has answers too. He can tell you who kidnapped him, or at least give a description, and that description does not sound like Serenity.
What's going on, man? How can I help you?
Man, I was called to get questioned.
And I'm just here to make a statement.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, called to get a say. What do you mean? Who called you down to get a statement, man?
I guess your commissioner.
You know, when this is all said and done, and hopefully Serenity is safe and sound, I would like to treat you to something. I don't know what it's going to be, but just to thank you for this headache that you are enduring for my behalf. I feel like I did drag you into this. I didn't think that they'd be at her house when we pulled up, but unfortunately they were, and here we are.
It's all good.
My feet hurt. I mean, I ain't gonna... Oh, there he is. Sorry. Excuse me, Commissioner?
Yes, ma'am.
I just wanted to, before you take Mr. James, I just wanted to confirm something with you while Mr. James is here as my witness. For your records.
Yeah, please do. Yes, ma'am, please.
Earlier, I did inform you that Mr. Jacobs said that masked individuals had thrown him in the basement area of Serenity's home. I just wanted to have Mr. James here also double confirm that that is what Mr. Jacobs told me. So whatever it is that you have,
I mean,
on
he
your
told
records,
me something also, kind of that lines up with that. But yeah.
Yeah, I just want you to hear it from me and also my witness here, which is Mr. James, that he did tell us that it was masked individuals. So if you do think that it was Serenity, I would like you to not think that. Please.
Serenity B, right? Yeah, no. We didn't say no. I don't. Still, right now with Miss Serenity, she's not a suspect in any crime, right? I have questions for her. I'm not planning on charging her with anything. She has no warrants at this time. I did not say place her in cuffs. I want to have a conversation with her, just like me and Mr. James here are about to have a conversation. And that's it. Radio. I just want to talk and figure some things out, some questions that I have myself.
All right, y'all have a good discussion then. I just wanted to clear that up.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by, though. All right, sir. If you don't mind following me back here, do you have... I want to search you before I let you in here. I mean, if you feel comfortable, like I said...